Hello, hello, hello. How are you? I'm glad to have you here today. Another video after a while. This is, I think I'm going to call this s- video update September. I haven't been on YouTube for a while, but that's because didn't have anything important to say, or that I didn't have anything new to say, and I'm like, I might as well to talk about things that don't matter, then I might as well not say anything. And so I decided to just take a rest, do what I'm feeling drawn to do, and listen to my intuition. And my intuition basically told me like to stay quiet, read, listen, write. I've written a lot for my website. You can see my website there, tbsaifreda.com. Um, and the aim of my website is to focus on anything that makes you feel good. So I'm not the kind of person that you will hear talking ad infinitum about um, all kind of stuff that not because they're not true, but because I have this rule. Um, a lot of things are true, okay, and a lot of things exist. Do rattlesnakes exist? Yes. Do I need to have a rattlesnake here in my office? No. So I am someone who is very aware of certain things that are going on. I I learn them, but I don't keep. I make sure I'm informed, but I'm not. I don't keep wallowing and wallowing and wallowing forever. If I see something that's worrisome, I will take steps to take care of it and basically let it be and focus on feeling good, because I think that our job in this time is to make sure we feel good so we can hold the line. Okay, I've got written a couple of notes here about what I feel drawn to do now in September. Basically, I don't know for how long, but just what I like my intuition is telling me. And if you resonate with this, it might be something that you might have you that could be like of value for you as well. Hmm. Later, maybe if I have time, I'll tell you a little bit about my this beaker. This is a coffee cup. Hmm. Okay, so I've what I've written here basically is that I feel there's stuff that are going to happen. Okay, and I think most of you know that how. things are politically, the what's in the air. Like the song "Love Is in the Air." We know that what's in the air right now. So about that, what I feel I need to do is just sit this out, keep myself occupied, hold the light, feel good, and avoid anything that doesn't feel good. And that means not wallowing in watching videos at finitum, doing, watching. I mean, we already know what's up, okay? You already know what's up, and that needs to play itself out. And I need to just sit and sit this out. And so that's first thing that I've written down. That's something that I felt that's important. That's point one. And the second point, there are only two things. The second thing that I feel my intuition is telling me that I should do is to be free and flexible. Okay. What does that mean? Be free and flexible. In my case, the first thing is decluttering. Having a lot of stuff, uh, weighs you down. Okay, it weighs you down. So I've cleaned up my closet. I'm cleaning up my bookcases. So that's like 2A. So that would be like the first thing that I feel is that I should be doing now is decluttering. The second thing is choosing projects that align with my goals. What do I mean with this? If I want to be free and flexible, that means that when I'm getting asked for things that are the opposite of my goals, I need to have like the balls to say no. Um, like in my case, I'm a tutor. I tutor online. I get people sending me messages telling me that they want tutoring in person. And so I need to deal with my idea of lack and thinking that I need to get in all clients that I can have. No, I need to say, okay, do I do not want to be pinned down. Okay, I want to be able to travel, to be flexible, be able to work here in my office. If I'm in, if I have to stay in my mom's house, or because like something happens to her or something, I must be able to take my laptop and go there and work there from there. So it's important to be flexible, to be able to move around. If I accept people in my office, that means that I have to clean my office. I have to keep. I'm forced to be here. No. Okay. So, but like I said, to deal with that, so to say no to these clients, to refer them to another person, to another colleague, other tutor, it requires for me to be able to step out of the lack mentality and the fear mentality. Yes, that's a client that's bringing in money that might lose, that I might need tomorrow. So leave, for me, in my case, it might be your case depending on your situation. I need to think, okay, is this what I want? No. Okay, let it go. Let it be a blessing to someone who wants that. Okay, someone who wants in-person tutoring, who is not very good with computers. That that person is going to benefit a lot more from this client. Why should I take on a client if I know that it's I will feel like I'm going to feel unhappy because I'm doing something that I don't want, and I'm going to feel resentful. Okay, so, so don't I need to like leave that. Okay, so choosing projects or accepting projects that align with my goals, and learn to say no to things. And like I said, to do that, I need to work on my third point about being free or flexible, and that is deal with my lack mentality, and just say no and give another number and okay, release. And the fourth thing that will make me more free and flexible is learn what I know, learn or have, yes, develop relevant knowledge. Uh, Develop relevant knowledge is, by instance, learning things that might be very valuable in the future. In my case, like I'm studying a little bit more things like herbalism, how to make tinctures. I'm working on something else, but I mean I cannot talk usually obviously about everything I'm doing, because certain things, certain projects need to be kept secret to avoid any type. The easiest way I could tell is like if you're just starting a relationship, you're not going to tell everybody about that relationship, right? When you're about to get married, you do it. Why? Because you want to you want to guard certain projects or certain things from negative energies. Not sometimes not because people want to hurt you, but like when there is bread, other people's bread on your projects, that could energetically hurt them, these projects. So that's why it's important sometimes to keep certain projects to yourself until they're at the moment where you can get them out. I mean, I remember like, and that's something I've learned. If you look at royalty, and they only like you will only know about the relationship usually then like when like this person is engaged and about to get married, if like, and that what happens with relationships, that's the same with other projects. Something that about decluttering, it's I'm going to say why it's important to declutter, because of the changes I need to do in my life. I need to make space for them. And I don't remember if most of you have watched the movie The Secret, and they said that like if you want to get married, make sure you have like a double bed. Don't sleep in the middle of the bed. Sleep at the left side, so there's space for somebody else. Make sure you clean up your garage so that there's place for two cars. I don't know if you remember that. Shows up always on the video. So decluttering is important because you need to clean up certain things to have space open for other things to show up, and you're blessing other people. All the things that I'm giving away, all the clothes, all the books, all the stuff, the like the people that come pick them up, I see they're so grateful. They just moved here, they don't have any furniture, and the amount of things that has to be paid for is massive. And by giving away certain things, I'm helping this person, I'm blessing this person, and those blessings will come about. They say, always say, if your hands are too closed to give, they're also close to receive. So it's important, that's why it's important to declutter and to give away stuff. um Choose, I think I've talked already about all the things that I think, like my update for September. Like I said, sit this month out and be occupied, study, do things, stay away from mainstream media or anything that can pull you down. Take courses, like if you have to be on YouTube, watch uplifting videos, learn a skill. I mean, just don't keep yourself like informed, but be like very careful not to wallow watching 10 videos daily about the same thing, because there is not a lot of new information lately. And okay, so I said it already. One, sit this out and staying occupied. Two is work towards being free and flexible. And being free and flexible, I've already made a video about being free in matters of income. I think the video before this one, its name is Practical Freedom. There I talk more about um, making sure your income doesn't depend on a boss, multiple streams of income. And if you want to know even more, like in the description, in my description, there is a SiteCell, a link with SiteCell. That is how to build websites, how to have income from all over the world. So, but that's in the video I've made before this. The last video I've done about practical freedom. There I talk more about that. Now I'm in this video. The four points I'm drawn to talk about is about being working towards being free and flexible is decluttering, choosing projects that align with your goals, deal with lack mentality, and acquire relevant knowledge. So those are the things that I basically have. You see it here. Those are like I've just written it down now. Just all the things that I think might be important to work on in September. And for the last, for just as a funny extra knowledge, this beaker is from the University of Amsterdam. Like when I was going to college a long time ago, more longer than I would like to care to say. But I'm in my 50s, so go figure. Mm. Okay. The reason why I'm drinking now from this used to be like the coffee beakers they would give us for free when you go to university, and then it has like something to cover it. This one and like this, and we could get if you show this beaker, you could get coffee for only 25 cents. That's in Guilders cents. That would be like 12 cents, 12, 10 to 15 cents in dollars. So if you show this one, then you would get like coffee pour in for 15 cents. And so we would sit there at the Mensa and drink and show this. And but usually I'll okay. Why is this cup important? Why is it important for me to drink from this cup? Um, because in the last 20 years, 20, 30 years, it would happen a lot to me that I would dream that I'm at high school. So I would dream I'm in high school and I have to do all these exams, and I forgot which day I had to do this exam, and I would wake up, sweating, thinking, "Oh God, you know, I don't know where I have to do this, or I missed that exam. I'm not going to get my diploma." So I would wake up. That has happened to me, and I mean, the dream would be so real that I would actually, I would think that I switched to another timeline where I'm a high school dropout, and I would actually go to my cabinet and look up to see if my diploma, my university degree is still there. So that's, and because then after a while, I'm like, no, I finished high school in 1989. Um, and okay, and I have a master's degree at this, but I mean, but it's confusing. So the dream would be so real that when I wake up, like the first 5 to 10 minutes, I would wake up and think that I'm a high school dropout, and it would take me like forever to remember that that's not the case. Okay, I would even think sometimes that I just switched to a timeline where, and and just like we often dream about like being naked and you're like going like crazy trying to find some clothes to wear, like I would dream at least once a month, like since I was in my 20s. I would dream about this. Okay, and 3 days ago, for the first time, I stopped dreaming about being in high school, and I started to dream about being in university. And some way, somehow, I think that that's like a kind of symbolic thing to tell me that I'm about to start a new chapter. Because even like the few times I've studied with about university in the last 30 years is like I would be like in the first year in freshman, and that I was there doing stuff without my diploma, but they would allow me to be in for the freshman. But I would have like 3 months to finish getting my high school, and then something like that. So I would always like might have during like 2 times I'm in freshman, but always like like not I'm not admitted. I'm allowed to follow classes, but I need to get my high school diploma first. So I would always dream about in it about it in this scenario. And this is like the first time I actually, yes, 2 3 days ago was the first time I dreamt actually that I was in university. Enfin, and that's to celebrate that. That's why I'm drinking from my University of Amsterdam beaker. So to keep so to and I hope I keep dreaming about being in university and I stop dreaming about being in high school, because those dreams, I mean, I would wake up, all in sweat, worried, and then it it would take like forever before I actually started to believe again that, oh, that's just a dream. Oh, I graduated. Phew. And so on. Okay, then that's it. Thank you for listening to me. Until the next time. I mean, I've rambled more than what I wanted to, but yeah, it happens. Maybe I had to because it might be important for someone. Okay, then remember, you can always go to my website, my tbsifileda.com. It's here. You see it showing up on your screen. There you can download for free a book about 20 things that you can do to uplift you. And my advice is simply that: do take preparations, uh, like uh, make sure, if you have a job, look for a side business. Think about something like a website or things that you can do remotely, where you don't have to be present. Find, I mean, I've talked about that in my other videos. If you want me to like really coach you step by step, like in a recipe of a restaurant, a recipe of a cake, like first do this, then do that. I mean, if you want me to coach you, you can contact me and we can talk about that. See if there's something I can do for you. Um, so yeah, so that's it basically. Um, okay then. Thank you for listening to me, and till the next time. Bye bye.